What is Gucci Can Eaters? My name is Push, aka the creative queer, the masculine, cotton eating queen, kumganikazi yet magazi with fit, a captain of cool, a grill guide. And welcome back to yet another video. Today is a very exciting episode because I am bringing you the Masc girl guide to Valentines. I thought, you know what, this Valentine's Day, let me not gatekeep all of my lover girl ideas. Let me give them, let me monetize them, let me give them to you. Yeah, man, let me share my lover girl ideas. Let me not let them rot. Let me not gatekeep my ideas. So welcome to my kitchen. We're gonna be doing a number of things in this video. Firstly, we're gonna be talking about Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, Valentine is coming. Where's your girlfriend? You are sitting at home, lonely. So yeah, Valentine's Day is coming up. All the lover girls, all the Masc lover girls, I need you guys to come to the front. I'm gonna give you sort of a lowdown of some of my lover girl ideas in preparation for Valentine's Day. So today we'll be talking about number one, the outfit. And this is why I'm dressed like this. I'm gonna give you a lowdown on the outfit. Number two, everything that you see in front of me is gonna be part of a snack board. Or karuchi board. Cheese board, but not cheese. Talking about playlist, all things music, how you wanna set a mood, you be right for Valentine's Day. And number three, I'll also be answering some random intimacy questions just for you guys to get to know me in terms of how I show up when it comes to intimacy as a masculine presenting person. So I'm very excited to shoot this video. It's very different from my normal sit down videos. And yeah, man, let's see what we can do. Let's roll the bumper. Let's go. Alrighty. So before I get into what is in front of me, I think the first things first is obviously you need to plan your Valentine's Day. Whatever it is that you're going to be doing during the day, that's up to you. I'm not going to give you the whole memo now, guys. You need to make it obviously something very thoughtful, something very specific to your partner. Whatever the case may be, I'm not going to give you the memo. You guys know your girlfriends. Do that. I will imagine that you probably took her out for dinner. Begum First of all, make sure at the dinner you're not going to be eating a lot, because dessert needs you must leave room for dessert back at home. So make sure, number one, if you're having dinner plans, make sure you're not eating too much, so that when you come back to the bedroom or come back home to eat dessert, you have room for this and a whole lot more, if you know what I mean. Okay, first things first, that's that. Number two, let me talk about my outfit quickly. Recently, in fact, before I even go into that, my friend of mine invited hosted a lingerie party at one of the girls' trips that I went to. If you know, you know. Please go watch the vlog of one of the girls' trips. She hosted us as her activity on the getaway, that we have like this sexy lingerie party. So this now had me thinking about what does intimacy, or not intimacy, but what does, being sexy mean for me as a masculine presenting person? Because I'm this masculine presenting person, but I've never really seen in society how it is that, in fact, society doesn't even, or let me say even mainstream media doesn't even give peer pressure for masculinity to be sexy. It's always the woman in the lingerie. You'll see the advertising, lingerie in the sense that it's like the bras, the thongs, it's a very feminine, or it's a very hyper feminine market when it comes to like being sexy. So when she hosted this, I was like, girl, what the hell am I gonna wear to this lingerie party? How do I sort of actualize, but how do I actualize, being sexy as a masculine presenting person? So anyway, it got me thinking, and this is sort of part of the outfit that I wore. In fact, it's the PG version of the outfit that I wore. And I'm going to give you a breakdown in terms of, for me, what it feels or means to me to be sexy, but, you know, in a masculine presenting girl way, if that makes sense. Number one, I think it's about playing around with textures. So one of the things that I noted as I was sort of investigating this for myself is that textures in the bedroom are very important. Now, guys, Masc girls, don't come to the bedroom with boxes, just ordinary boxes, or any basketball shorts with, you know, a sports bra. Like, that's boring. Number one, the textures are important. It's nice, it's good to wear loose, not loose, but light textures like silk. I love what Rihanna is doing with Fenty Beauty in terms of the lingerie line that she's advertising. I've been seeing Cordell and Serena advertise it, and I like what, you know, the guys section of it. It's a lot of silk pajamas, you know, a lot of sexy wear with like roses and hearts on it. So that's the vibe that I feel like, when as a masculine presenting person, could feel sexy. So for me, when my friend said, let's host a lingerie party, I decided, let me play around with texture. So I got myself these silk pajamas. I got these from Mr. Price. I got them in an extra large size because I got big hips and stuff. So, and I wanted them to, you know, to kind of fit a little bit loose on the body. Yeah, man, I you know, they feel nice and loose. And also, it's good to have light textures on your body when you're in the bedroom, because if you just imagine she's straddling you and fabric aging, and now she's trying to grind up on you, and then she's grinding on each jean. Like, it doesn't make sense. And also, light fabric and thin fabric, you can feel each other's body warmth. Excuse me, guys. When it comes to like the lighter fabrics, you're able to also kind of feel each other's body warmths much more sooner than having to completely undress. So a lot of foreplay can happen while your clothes are still on, because the light fabrics are still allowing you to, you know, rub up on it without like taking everything off. So that's an advantage. Don't come to the bedroom with basketball shorts and a sports bra. Don't do that. So number one, play around with the texture of fabrics. Your go-to, you can never go wrong with silk. Silk is sexy, silk is fly, silk is also light as well. So silk pajamas, that's your go-to. Number two, it's also about the relationship that you have with your body. I think a lot of the times sexiness, in fact, all of the time, sexiness has to do with how you feel about yourself and your body. For me, I've cultivated this relationship with my body through exercising. Gym really makes me feel sexy. When I'm in the gym, I'm in my element. Gym has made me feel better about my body. It's made me feel more secure. Yeah, just in the bedroom and about myself. So that relationship with your body, that's something I can't fix for you, and I think it's a relationship that you need to have with yourself. And then with that, it's also about understanding what are your favorite parts about your body. And I said to you in the last video, in the Q&A video, you guys asked me, you know, what do I love about my body? One of the things I love about my body is my titties. Okay, obviously I told you guys that this is a PG-13 version of the outfit, but if I wore this in the bedroom, I'd probably wear like a lace bra to show off my nipples, my titties, you know what I'm saying? So a nice cute lace bra with like thin straps that shows off a little bit of my titties, you know what I'm saying? But if you're not about that life, you can stick to your sports bra. Maybe have a sports bra that's made of like thin fabric, so at least, you know, when you're rubbing up on like the nipples and whatnot, you can still feel your partner, you know what I mean? You can still feel the stimulation and the grind. Yeah. And then at the bottoms, I'd probably wear So just one disclaimer about me. I'm one of the masculine presenting people. I don't like wearing boxers and like men's underwear. I really do enjoy women's underwear. Number one, because I'm very curvy at the bottom. Men's underwear just rides up my thigh. It's very uncomfortable because it's not designed for curves. To wear curves. So it's very tough for me. I hope you guys can still see me. Yeah, it's very tough for me to wear boxes. So anyway, besides the point, I really do enjoy women's underwear. So I'd probably be wearing like a thong underneath this, you know what I'm saying? I also love my curves as well. That's another reason why I would want to accentuate them. So I'd probably wear one of those thongs. This is just for you to get the idea. Otherwise, it's for my baby, me and my baby to know, you know what I'm saying? So probably wear, you know, a thong that would, in a way, sort of expose the top. Something like this. Then grinder. I hope so I do that at the bottom, just to, you know, be sexy, and that, you know, as the night progresses and as the foreplay is foreplaying and you're taking this and that off, it's a little even if we're playing a sexy game, I'm taking this off and that off, like it's a tease. And then at the bottom, I usually wear socks in the bedroom. I read somewhere, and I need you guys to fact check me on this. I read somewhere, that you can achieve a better orgasm with your socks on. Just Google that quickly. That's what they said though. But if I won't do a but black socks just to complement the whole outfit. And then up top, I have this velvet do-rag. I got this from Take a Lot. This just is something also to kind of I don't know, add to the character of the outfit. It's also a play on the fabrics. Velvet is a very sexy fabric. It's a very, you know, it's a very high-end sexy fabric. It's also so that if, you know, you guys are, if the acrylics are going through your head, hair food, hair gel, or if you have a fade and your barber put as a spray sakona, paint. So that's just for that protection, if we're talking about it from a practical perspective. But yeah, that's just to add to the vibe of the outfit. Also gives it a bit more gangster, but in a feminine way kind of a thing. Obviously you're not gonna wear the sunglasses. This is just for my swag and for this video. So yeah, man, that's my outfit, man. That's me in the bedroom. Not wearing any jewelry. Okay, maybe my one chain for the pain, you know what I mean? But other than that, I'm not wearing any rings because I need my hands free. They're free as a sandler because they're about to put in that work. So yeah, no jewelry. Even a watch, actually, yeah, I'm distracted sometimes, but this watch is very easy to like take off. You click and it's voila, it's off. So let me put that back on. Oops, I hope my mic is still on. Yeah, but usually no rings, so that you can get to the business. Okay, so yes, that's the first aspect of the bedroom. So now this is after your dinner date. You come back. There's also a Netflix series, Umcholo, that's coming out on the 14th. Netflix, shout out. I'm very excited to see that film. It is a queer storyline. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna play all that out. So maybe you guys are gonna be watching a movie. You're gonna get out of your date night clothes, into your jams, into your sexy outfits. And then it's time to do the snack board. I would also suggest that you do the snack board before you go out on the date, so that when you come back, it's just a matter of popping it out the fridge or out the microwave, wherever you stashed it, and then it's just you on the couch, you and your boo, you and your baby getting into it. Okay, so yes, so outfit sorted. Let's talk about Should we do the playlist next? You know what I'm gonna do with the playlist? I'm gonna drop my playlist in the comment section or in the description below. When it comes to music in the bedroom, that's if this is your kind of thing. I usually, if we're still chatting and we're talking and we're interacting, I like playing obviously the bedroom sounds, the songs. There's a lot of songs by Amaria Bibi. There's songs by Kehlani. There's songs by K1 that I like. You'll see them in the playlist that I'll drop below. All those sexy songs, I like them when you guys are conversing, but during the deed, I don't know about you, but I'm not the kind of person that likes to hear lyrics. When I'm doing the deed, purely because one, I like to listen to my partner as well. I like to hear about what is she enjoying, what is she feeling. Number two, I also like having a conversation during doing the deed. I like to affirm, I like to talk, I like to get a reaction, I like to just engage verbally. So Beyonce, let me see this ass. I don't want to hear it, So depending on the kind of person that you are, your playlist is really optional. Other than that, maybe you can play jazz or whatever background music. It's always good to also have that. If perhaps your partner is somebody that's in their head sometimes. And it's a good distraction. It depends on who. So I'll drop that in the comment section. So you got your outfit, playlist. Now let's get to what is in front of us, the snack board. While I do the snack board, I am going to be answering some intimacy questions. So let's do that. So you got your outfit done, your playlist is done, the mood is set. Environmentally in the bedroom, I'm somebody that likes to have the lights down low, not because I have an insecurity about my body or whatnot. I do like to see, I don't like it if it's pitch when it's pitch black and I can't see anything. Like I like to see when I'm about to eat, you know what I mean? I need to see where I'm going, you know what I mean? So I don't like it to be pitch black. I really like ambient light. So even when I'm chilling in my own place, I have some LEDs, I have some bedside lamps, candles, obviously, that's an obvious one. So make sure you got that going on in terms of useta imudi. And yeah, man, enjoy yourself. In front of me, let's talk about the snacks. So in terms of the snacks, again, I did say earlier that this would have been off of the background that you guys went on a date. You've had your dinner, you've had a nice light dinner. Like I said, I'm not one of those people who I do not like I don't like being full when I'm about to do the deed. If I know I'm about to get rounds on rounds on rounds, I don't like eating a lot. Like I'd rather eat a little bit for the energy and then expand that energy and then eat again. People who run marathons will know this. You need to carb load your carbs and then not me using marathon training as advice for the bedroom, but you know what, they're onto something about my marathon. So make sure that you eat proportionally so that you also can enjoy the experience. You just need to be free and comfortable and just feeling very light, because you're gonna be limbs are gonna be here and there, and you just want to feel sexy. You want to feel sexy. So anyway, this board, I'm not gonna lie, this is not my strongest point. It's not. I took some ideas from Pinterest, but yeah, the whole idea is it's more of a sweet board, and more of a dessert, nibble here, in between rounds, land, that kind of thing. You also make sure that you have a bottle of wine somewhere. If it needs to be chilled, it's chilling in the ice bucket. If it's a room temperature wine, it's chilling there. You've opened it, you need this set, you need it right, because the wine goes straight to the, exactly. Those who know. Your wine goes straight to the, So anyway, back to this. So what I got here is obviously some grapes. The idea is always to kind of play around with the textures of food. You want to have something that's a little bit dry with something that's a little bit wet. Those who know. You don't want it to be too wet, you know, like cool. And those who know. You don't want it to be too wet. So so grapes, I've got pretzels. I would advise that you get pretzels that are not flavored. The reason being, and also popcorn that's not flavored. Popcorn that's not too flavored. The reason I say this is because as queer women, we use our hands a lot. And you don't want to have spicy barbecue go-slows and then you're there eating and then now you're going to use your hands to touch your partner, and then next thing you have like yeast infections and things like that, you know what I'm saying? And also it's gonna be uncomfortable if you're gonna have barbecue flavored fingers in your partner's areas. You know, you have to try keep things that you are snacking on a bit clean. Maybe even as a pointer have some baby wipes, you know, close by, just so they're there. You don't have to be rushing to the bathroom or to the kitchen to wash your hand, because that does kind of disturb the flow of things. Advisor. So yeah, make sure you have e-wipes close by. So like I said, play around with the textures. You don't want everything to be dry, but you don't want everything to be wet at the same time. So grapes, I've got my favorite Whispers. These melt like cotton candy clouds in your mouth. That's what I love about them. You don't have to chew a lot. The biscuit, it's not as coarse as the tumbles. The biscuits just melt in your mouth. Chocolate, this is plain chocolate. This is for the strawberries. Double Hearts from Woolies. Oh, this is my favorite sweet snack from Woolies. Absolutely love it. Cream, whipped cream. Okay. This one is a nice and playful one. Yeah, those who don't know. Popcorn. This is if you're going to probably be watching a movie kind of a thing. Strawberries, you know what we do, strawberries. And then chocolate sticks, again for that sweet but savory kind of thing. Then obviously I got my cheese board here. This is for the strawberries. You need tracing paper. I usually put the strawberries and then you put like the tracing paper. And this is just something I'm going to put my popcorn in. I mean, you can always put them in a bowl. It's not really essential. So yeah, that's the variety. I will be preparing this. You guys are going to be watching me prepare this while I answer some questions about intimacy. I got these questions from, who called me? The name is called, from AI. These are just random questions about intimacy that I got on the internet. Nothing hectic, apa ekaya, nothing crazy, nothing hectic. So yeah, let me get into it while I answer those questions. All right, let me start off with the strawberries, because I think that's what needs the most prep. Let me do that. Okay, I'm gonna answer some questions about intimacy in the meantime. The first question is, do you prefer a more sensual or passionate approach to intimacy? I'm gonna say it depends. I prefer both. Particularly on Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is all about, for me at least, about affirmation and like telling your person about yamthanda, you know. So yeah, because I'm not gonna eat this. So I'd say Valentine's Day is a more sensual day for me in my mind. Just put these in. Yeah, for me it's like a more sensual day. Let me also wash these. And I think based on that, based on the fact that it's a lover's day, it's sensual, you know, it's about intimacy, it's about like, you know, affirming your love for your person. So I'd say because of the occasion of Valentine's Day, I prefer a more sensual kind of approach to it, where it's like slow and steady and like and love and affirming. So, but I definitely do have my days where I'm about the passion, you know, I'm about the you know what I mean? So it's about the occasion, you know. Otherwise I'm down for whatever, whenever, however. Okay, my chocolate melted really, really nicely. Delicious. Delicious. Just want to mix it. You know that chocolate can burn. So yeah, Valentine's Day, very sensual day for me. Otherwise, the passion, I always have room for passion. The next question is, what is the one thing you've always wanted to try in the bedroom but haven't? Guys, can you believe this? I have never strapped before. I know, it's shocking. Shocking. My friends found out the other day and they were like, oh, Pumelela, is this you, Push? You've never strapped? Pimp Daddy has never strapped? They were shocked. The niggas were too stunned to speak. But yes, I've never strapped, and the reason is my partners have never required me to, or like it's just never come up in the bedroom. I'm on manual, not automatic, manual. And we get to the destination either way. So I just never come up as a need in the bedroom. I've just been hitting it manual. Guys, there's also like creative ways of doing these strawberries, hey? I'm just lazy to do it, to be honest with you. There's a way to like make them heart-shaped. But I'm just like, oh, don't know. But you know, real lover girls can do it. So you just dip them in and then put them on. This is tracing paper, so that when it dries, it peels off nicely off the paper. But yes, back to the point, I've never strapped before. That's definitely something that I want to do in the very near future. But again, it also depends on the partner. I'm just somebody who also doesn't like penetration, and not to reveal too much about my partners, but they were not penetration centered people as well. So yeah, that's, you know, part of the reason why I've never really strapped. And the third reason is that I'm just good with my hands. I'm an artist, guys. Like, thy hands, the Lord has blessed what thy hands have done. Eva. So yeah, I've just never really done it. I know it's very shocking, I guess, for a masculine presenting person to not have a little backpack with snare strap on and stuff like that, but I've never used it. Yeah, and we'll see if in the future I'll use it just for the experience. I've always had questions about, you know, strap-ons and like what pleasure do you get, but I do also understand that there's pleasure in seeing your partner receive pleasure as well. Okay, this one doesn't have a stem. So yeah, I mean, I understand all of that stuff. I'm not opposed to it. Delicious. Like, I'm not opposed to it. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Those are my strawberries. I'm gonna pop them in the deep freezer. Let's see if by the end of this episode they'll be dry enough for me to peel off and like display on the thingamajiggy. But let me put them in the freezer. Yeah, strap-on is what I need to do. Okay. The next question is, what kind of atmosphere creates the best mood for you during intimacy? Like I said before, the mood of, like, if the lights are down low, the wind is blowing through the balcony door. The balcony door. Let me just wash these a little bit. Balcony door. The lights are down low. There's a lot of ambient light. Yeah, enough light for me to see my person's body, but not enough light to like say stadium. I assume I say stadium. Not like this, not the kind of light that you guys are seeing right now. Yeah, that's the kind of mood. Kube clean in that way, ngabikho messy. And yeah, just a nice, intimate, cutesy vibe, and also very warm as well. I like that kind of mood. Yeah. Next question is, how important is communicating during intimate moments? For me, it is essential. It is the pinnacle. It is the cornerstone. This is why I was saying earlier that I don't like it when there's music playing and the lyrics and it's just like you guys can't hear each other. I'm a big communicator. I like affirming during intimacy. I like talking and also like sharing those jokes, you know, those awkward moments, like during sex, and you guys are like trying to change positions and then you laugh. That kind of thing, yeah, Eva. So communication all the way. And also you get to hear you also get to listen, because sometimes your partner doesn't have to like verbally say, do it like this, do it like that. If you listen to the way she moans and the way she groans, you'll get an idea of, you know, tinindo, tandandoni. Oopsie, I'm breaking these things now. I bought the white ones because I felt like there's a lot of dark chocolate, or what you call this? Yeah, the brown chocolate. What do you call it? This is white, ne? It's not dark, but like, yeah. So I got those for that reason. So yeah, that's my thing. Communication for me is key during all forms of intimacy, right from foreplay to the main event. Always be talking. Next question is, I'm not going to answer this one. It says, what specific areas of your body do you particularly like being touched? That's for me and my baby to know. Sorry, I'm not answering that one. Do you have any specific fantasies that you like to explore? I mean, of course. I will say I do enjoy role play. I do enjoy role play. So whatever role play characters that I haven't done, just I can't too many to mention, but as long as it's role play. And also for me, role play doesn't necessarily mean that you have to wear the outfits, be the nurse and the doctor, or whatever the case may be. It can be done through like the conversation that you have in the bedroom. Yeah, that creates like a nice little like play and thing to kind of like look forward to. Really love that. Won't get into it, but role play is very important. I have many fantasies when it comes to role playing. Other than that, what other fantasies do you have? I guess doing it in places where I'm not supposed to be doing it. Stop some, Elsa, stop some. What is your favorite position and why? My favorite position, I need somebody to demonstrate it with. Any position, man, guys, it's complicated, but all you need to know that it's a tripping position, it's a scissoring position. Yeah, I did it this one time and it was just crazy. It was just crazy. What I loved about that position, it was like an eye-to-eye, clit-to-clit kind of situation, and it was just like, oh my God, in my veins. It was beautiful. It was delicious. Damn, I'm actually finishing this quite much faster than I thought. The next question is, how do you feel about incorporating role play into intimacy? Like I said, role play, it's a must, it's a given for me. Do that all the time. Do you ever feel uncomfortable about expressing your needs during intimacy? Not, yeah, it can get a bit awkward. I'm not gonna lie. When, say, your partner's doing something and you know they're doing it for a long time and it's not giving. So I mean, expressing my needs when they're doing something wrong I feel bad for doing it. It's like sometimes I'm just gonna let them do it and then only address it afterwards. And also, you don't wanna sort of bruise your partner's ego during sex. I don't think it's a good time to give them feedback. I think it's best to kind of like wait until you guys are done. So the best way I let them know that actually I don't like what they're doing, I just bring them up and then I kiss them and then we'll talk about it later. Not now, you know what I mean? Not now. What's the one thing you wish your partner knew about your sexual desires? Well, obviously I'm single, but usually, what would I like them to know? That I probably like being submissive more than they think I like it. So if we're giving it a percentage, because I'm masculine presenting, the go-to for me usually is that I'm more dominant in the bedroom, and I'd say maybe it's 80-20. 80% of the time I'm dominant, 20% I'm submissive. But if we're being for real, I would probably bring down the stats to like a 60-40. 60% of the time I like being dominant, and then 40% of the time I like being submissive. So I wish it were perhaps more, I wish it was more obvious that I want a more submissive kind of sex more sooner, because I'm like, God damn it, give me some too, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, I'm almost done actually. My boat actually kind of looking cute. Let's see. How do you feel about trying new things? It's obvious. I love trying new things in the bedroom all the time. Bring it on. Let's try it. Let's do it. Leave no stone unturned. There's nothing I don't want to try. Well, there's almost nothing I don't want to try. What is your favorite part of the intimate What is your favorite part of the intimate experience? That's a nice question. Everything. I love women. I love femininity. I love exploring. I love finding out what makes my partner enjoy. I like knowing and understanding their body. What do they enjoy? What do they like doing? What do they bafuna ndoni, bakhala ndoni? I think just that journey of like learning their favorite things in the bedroom, I think that's nice. I also like finding out about myself, because sometimes they be doing things that I've never felt before and I'm just like, what the heck? So I also like finding out things about myself and my body as well. Yeah, those are my favorite things. I'm almost done with these questions and I'm gonna check on my strawberries. What are some ways I can make you feel more connected during intimacy? Obviously this has to do with a partner, but yeah, I think for me, ways that I continue to feel connected to my partner is constantly communicating during the whole thing. Like, I'm trying to make a silence, because if let's not through it all, you know what I mean? Let's not be silent now because we're doing the deed. Ooh, my strawberries have set. Oh, they actually have set. Okay, well, they've set a little bit, so I think I can. Ooh, I'm so happy with myself. Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, my figure is Valentines. I sent it. I sent. But how am I gonna put these on the board? Oh, this looks so nice, guys. And then This guy you can put on the side, because I'm not gonna squirt it anyway here. Ooh, you know what you can do? But I don't think, maybe I could. But the thing is, it won't make sense. I don't know how to serve maybe give me ideas. I don't know how to serve this, because there's nothing on this tray that's gonna need me to dip it in. Because otherwise I was gonna squirt it in the thing. But I will. You know, it's you can play a little game about, okay baby, squirt the cream on your favorite part of my body, then add, and then add. Naive. Guys, I can't give you all the answers. I can't give you the answer sheet. Oh shit, my bad. But if this was in the bedroom, it was like I lick it off. Yeah, even go. But how playful the whipped cream can be. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'd probably just like for the ambiance of the video. That is my snack board. It's so pretty though. I wanna say but yeah, man, I'm gonna show you an up close, and because I don't want to tilt it, I'm gonna show you the final piece as I do the outro. But thank you so much for watching this video. I had so much fun shooting this kind of video. I'm hoping the Valentine's Day plans are gonna go your way. And yeah, man, all the lover girls are up, all the Masc girls are up. Let's do something special for our partners this Valentine's. Don't be afraid of intimacy. Don't be afraid to show up and show off in the bedroom. Don't be afraid to take the lead. Don't only take the lead when it comes to actually doing the deed. Plan out the day, you know. Foreplay in the bedroom. It's in the way you look that day, the way you smell, the way you talk to her, the way you planned out her day. And Kamnandi Valentine's Day this year, it's on a Friday, so there's no work tomorrow. You can go all night long. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Please rate my snack board. Give it a rating out of 10 in the comment section. But until then, I'm gonna see you in the next video. Peace. In the Middle East. Boo!